No witnesses?
Hello guys, gals, my they-them pals. I just got back from seeing Violent Night. Now, Violent Night is an action Christmas thriller starring David Harbour as Saint Nicholas. On one sad and lonely Christmas night, Santa is stranded at a house that's being robbed for $300 million. Or $3 million. I can't remember. Anywho, once Santa realizes a girl that's on his nice list is trapped in this house, he decides that it's his time to save her, and to save Christmas. Now, right off the bat, when I saw the first trailer for this movie, I was automatically hooked. The premise is inherently goofy, and it's really fun having Santa be John Wick. It's really funny and badass to see Santa smashing people's skulls in. And I think David Harbour does an excellent job playing this version of Santa. In this movie, Santa used to be a medieval warrior with a sledgehammer that he called the Skull Crusher, that he, used to crush skulls. And that's awesome. I like that although Santa's a little bit stronger than the bad guys and has battle experience, he still gets his ass beat. Homie gets beat up, slit up, shot, everything. Everything happens to Santa in this movie, and he cannot catch a break. So, although I was excited for this movie, I really didn't expect to like it as much as I did. I thought it was going to be kind of silly and very quippy and just flat out dumb and very self-aware of itself. And not that it wasn't self-aware, but it took it in a different direction than I was expecting, and I like it a lot more. For instance, I like when characters say kind of quippy and corny stuff, and then other characters call them out for saying weird shit. The movie doesn't take itself too seriously, but also manages to be kind of sweet and heartwarming. I was just expecting an action film, and now I have a Christmas movie that I really enjoy. The other characters in the movie aren't terrible, but they're a little over the top. Now, I don't think the main family is bad at all. For the screen time they have, they're pretty entertaining, and they're also just not bad characters. Saving them is Santa's motivation throughout this entire movie, and without them, he wouldn't really have any other reason to be there because he would have just left. When I say over the top, I'm mainly talking about the rich assholes and the antagonists. And with the antagonists wanting to rob the rich assholes, it kind of makes sense that both of these character types are over the top. Our antagonists don't really have a real reason to want to rob these rich people besides the fact that they just kind of want the money. They don't have any past conflict or anything, they're just greedy and want to also be rich. But I have to say, it might be the most over-the-top planned heist ever. And like a few of the guys Santa ends up having to murder are like trained assassins. He just really wanted the money. Other than that, his motivation is just he hates Christmas, and I think that part's a little lame. I don't understand why they had to throw that in at all, and it's a little detail that I don't think adds much to the movie. Now, other than John Leguizamo, every other antagonist or villain character is pretty bland. There's nothing special about any of them. They're just bodies on Santa's list, and I'm completely okay with that. Halfway through the movie, I thought he was only going to be able to take out like 6 guys and everybody's going to have their own fight. But then a bunch of backups showed up, and I realized that it was just going to be a bloodfest from there. Other than that, the rich assholes are exactly that. Rich assholes. They don't really add much to the movie, and they're kind of supposed to be the comedic characters besides, like, the whole concept of Santa fighting and murdering a bunch of people already being fucking hilarious. They're pretty much just supposed to be the characters with no filter who say whatever they want or whatever they're thinking. I honestly didn't expect them to make it out of the film, and more of them did than I thought, so good on them, I guess. Now, obviously the action in this movie is phenomenal. Every single fight scene was so much fun to watch. It's also just really fun to watch David Harbour kick the shit out of people. It's why I wish Hellboy was a better movie. Like I said before, I really like that the fights are a challenge for Santa, and it's not like he's easily able to wipe guys out without him having the upper advantage. It's just really fun watching him actually try and have to earn fighting and killing people. As I brought up earlier, I didn't expect this movie to actually be kind of sweet. I expected it to be nothing more than an action flick with Santa, and I was kind of wrong. I think Trudy's relationship with Santa is really sweet, and I think it's sweet that her Christmas gift is that she just wants her parents to get back together. I just like that this movie, being what it is, still relies on Christmas magic to just kind of be the savior of everything. It's wholesome, and I really like it. Now, if you haven't seen Violent Night, I definitely recommend it. It's a really fun Christmas movie to watch year-round, and it's also just a fun movie on its own. I definitely recommend the watch. Overall, I think I'm going to give Violent Night a 7 out of 10. Definitely better than I expected it to be, and I would 100% watch it again. Now, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and check out my review playlist. I have a bunch of other movies and TV shows that I've reviewed that I'd love for you guys to check out. So as always, save Norbit now. Goodbye, guys.